First, cut out the black construction paper in some shapes that will be the ghost's face. Glue on your white streamers to be the body of the ghost. Use the glue sticks to add on the ghost's face. Use your hole punch and tie a string through so you can hang your ghost up and watch him fly. For the pumpkin stamps, cut your apple in half. Add a good amount of orange paint onto a paper plate. Dip your apple into the paint and use it as a stamp. You can put a chopstick or fork through to help your toddler grab the stamp. Let your pumpkin stamps dry overnight before you add your stems and faces using your black and green markers. These are great to hang on the wall as is, or you can cut them out to decorate all over the place. Cut a hole through your paper plate to make a wreath shape. Have fun painting your wreath and allow to dry overnight. Once dry, add your stickers and decorate your wreath. You can also use pom-poms, candy, pictures, anything you want. Punch a hole and tie a string through. Hang it up on your door, your window, anywhere that needs a spooky Halloween touch. Open up your cookie and press your pretzel sticks into the icing. Add some extra icing and place the other half back on top. Use more icing sugar to add your candy eyes. And there you have some easy spider cookies for your little ones. Make some fun Halloween bark by starting with a tempered bowl over a boiling pot of water and melting your desired type of chocolate. You can have so much fun with your Halloween bark toppings. I've got Halloween sprinkles, pretzels, cookies, candy eyes, whatever you want. Next, line a baking sheet with wax paper and carefully pour your chocolate and spread it until it's about 1/4 inch thick. Now the fun part. Add your toppings and let your little ones help sprinkle all the fun, yummy goodness. Be prepared for a lot of sampling at this step. Once your toppings are on your bark, place in your fridge for about an hour until your bark has hardened. Remove the wax paper and place on a cutting board. Chop your bark into strips and then break off your strips by hand. Add your butter and marshmallows in a pot and stir until melted. Once your marshmallow mix is smooth, add your food coloring. Remove from heat and add your cereal. Mix thoroughly and work quickly. Wash and grease your hands and roll the cereal treats into pumpkin shapes. Add your chocolate stems and candy leaves.
So you'll want to prep your wood by sanding it down before you paint it and then drill a hole through the top of it large enough for a piece of ribbon to go through once you're done with the craft so you can hang it up. So you are going to coat the entire piece of wood with 1 to 2 layers of white paint, and then once the white paint has dried, you're going to want to go in and paint one side of the wood black, leaving both ends of the wood exposed so you can see some of that white coming through. You want it to look kind of spooky and rustic, so just make sure you don't paint the ends completely. After the black is dried, you're gonna paint or write out a B at the top of your wood with white paint, then dip those chubby little baby toes into white tempera paint and make your O's. All you need to do is peel off the label from your disinfectant wipes, wash the container really good with warm soapy water, get all of the chemicals off, and then you are going to draw a cute and or spooky face on the front of your container. Then you're gonna wanna snag some sparkly Halloween colored balls from Dollar Tree, or pom-poms work great too. You can get those at a craft store. And then allow your toddler to either use tongs or their hands to feed the ghost. So you will just need sticks, you'll need some glue, you're gonna need construction paper, and some googly eyes.
For costume number 1, I've borrowed a colored pencil to draw a really light line to serve as a guidepost for my first line of fluff balls that I will be attaching to my shirt. So here I am, just gluing my life away. And if you have not already guessed, yes, I am dressing up as a human gumball machine. What a great way to showcase your bump. Thank you, Pinterest. So now I'm just gonna go in with red yarn and fill up the remaining white space because I ran out of fluff balls. So this is how I'm filling the rest of the space. Moving on to costume number 2, let me go ahead and drop a big hint for you. Are you ready for it? For my baby shark costume, I've gone ahead and picked up 2 pieces of felt, also from Michaels, one in red, one in white. The red will be used as the mouth for the shark, and then the white will obviously be the teeth. So I've traced a bunch of triangles on the white felt, and then I glue them onto the mouthpiece, and then I will glue the mouthpiece onto the shirt. I'm gonna be totally honest and tell you that I am not a Pinterest mom. This is totally outside of my comfort zone. So if I can do this, you can do it too, girlfriend. And after all was said and done and Baby Shark was glued on my shirt, I can now look back and say that I maybe should have made the mouthpiece a little bit smaller and maybe perhaps not have glued the eyes on my nipples, but aside from that, we're golden. And costume number 3 needs no introduction, ladies. Meet Mr. Fix-It.